What's up? Asami here, and today we're going to take a look at 4 Nissan Skyline GTR, the CRS version by Mini GT. And what we have here today is the R32, R33, R34, and R35. Up first, we're going to take a look at the R32. This is Mini GT car number 1024. So for my first impression, I really like the silhouette. I think Mini GT nails the silhouette. I also like the 5-spoke Nismo wheels. And what's cool here, you'll find the Nismo branding on one of the spokes in front and back. And if you're new to Mini GT collecting, they offer rubber tires and rolling wheels. When I first saw the marketing photo for the R32, I thought the wheels might be too big, or either that or the stance might be a little bit off. But in person, they're actually not bad. In fact, I think the wheels and tires are proportioned, and even the stance looks good. Looking at the front, I don't have any complaints, if I'm being honest. The acrylic taillights looks good and clear. It's not foggy or frosted at all. And I really like the exposed intercooler down here with Nismo branding in the middle. On top, you'll see it's very plain, right? It's very clean and plain. Now looking at the back, I like the acrylic taillights here. I think it's very well done. The engraved Skylines lettering, it also looks good. Believe it or not, some of the brands miss that part. And also up on the upper left corner, you'll find the Nissan badge in a separate piece, if I'm not mistaken. And the GTR badge right here on the right is actually painted. The exhaust, nothing too special. The wing, I don't think this is carbon fiber in real life, but at least here it's nicely painted. Looking at the Mini GT 1089, this is the R35 CRS version. I think this one looks good as well, silhouette-wise. I think they nailed that part. The tires are 6 spokes instead of 5 spokes compared to the R32. Also, one of the spokes has the Nismo branding, which is cool. There's also a GTR badge printed on the side fender. So in front, I like the acrylic headlights. This part right here in the middle is painted in gloss black. And above that, you'll find the GTR badge. I believe this is a separate piece, not painted, but at least it's centered. It's not crooked or anything. So I really, really like that. Front lip looks good. There's no exposed intercooler this time. In fact, you'll find a plastic grille instead with nice details. It's not too bad. And the turn signals are painted here in silver as well. On the bonnet, you'll find one big vent in the middle and 2 on each side. And of course, the interior is all black. So this one has a carbon fiber wing. The details on carbon fiber looks pretty nice. The details are, all the lines, the carbon fiber lines are nice and tight. So on this model, they didn't use acrylic taillights. Instead, they are painted. And the Nissan badge in the middle is a separate piece. And it's, for the most part, it is centered. The GTR badge is also a separate piece. The exhaust could be better, if I'm being honest, because it looks very plasticky to me. They could have done like a better job there, in my opinion. But yeah, that is the R35. Now, we're going to take a look at Mini GT 1128. This is the R33. I believe this is their first R33 casting. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments if I made a mistake. First impression, I think this is the heaviest so far compared to R32 and R35. I think, again, Mini GT nails the silhouette. And on the side, you'll find this in the B pillar. This is actually carbon fiber, which is, I believe it's accurate. This one has 5-spoke wheels, similar to R32. Of course, Nismo branding is on one of the spokes in the front and the back. I think the wheels and tires are proportioned. Now, in front, the headlights looks clear. It's not frosted. I don't see any glue residue. And on the grille, you'll find the GTR badge nicely centered. And I think the size is also in scale, if you ask me. Now down here near the front lip, you'll see a few vents here. And this one has the exposed intercooler with Nismo branding in front. And then you'll see there's 2 dots in front. Those I believe are turn signals. Now on the back, I was concerned because I've seen reviews online about the taillights being crooked. And luckily, my copy does not have that issue. The Nissan badge here is a separate piece, and the GTR is not a separate piece this time. It's just painted on the right-hand side. So that is the R33. And lastly, we have the R34. And of course, this one has the 5-spoke like the R33 and the R32. Nismo branding on one of the spokes in front and back. The side, talking about the side, there is the GTR badge here. I think it's a separate piece this time. Side markers painted in silver. I do like the side skirt. Actually the whole kit looks clean to me. I really do like it. And the stance here, I think they nailed it. It's low enough. I don't see any. I don't really see any big gaps around that wheel arch, which I really like. Now the front end looks very aggressive. To me though, it's a little bit. It looks a bit narrow compared to other R34 in this scale. Now the acrylic taillights looks good here. You'll see enough details inside, and you'll see a couple bulbs in each headlight, which are nice to see. GTR badge is a bit crooked here though, but I do like the exposed intercooler down in the middle. So, and then the lip is actually done in carbon fiber. The bonnet, you'll see a few vents on the bonnet. This is a right-hand drive, black interior, no defroster lines in the back, although it looks like a bit tinted, which is interesting. The wing looks fine. I don't see any carbon fiber details. Well, actually, no. The top part of the wing is actually done in carbon fiber with nice, very tight carbon fiber lines. So I really like to see. I really do like that. The taillights are acrylic. However, the brake light in the middle on top of the Nissan badge is painted, not acrylic. The Nissan badge is also a bit crooked from my point of view. The GTR badge looks fine. And that's the R34. If I only have one complaint on these models, I would have to say paint, right? Because in person, on first glance, you're not going to notice it. But if you put the models under bright lights, you'll see how grainy the metallic flakes are. If that doesn't bother you, then you're fine. But I'm only calling that out because I've seen other brands like Inno64, AR Box, LCD models, and they do their metallic paint like so good. Like it's hard for me not to compare those to these models, to these Mini GT models. So overall, what do I think about this model? I think it's worth it. Especially if you're on a budget, you'll find these on our C-Mart or in others. Or if you're in Asia, these are like $10-12, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. At that price point, it's very hard to beat. Plus the fact that you can complete all 4 cars, right? R32, 33, 35, or 34, 35. You know what I mean, right? So, and they all look good on display when you put them together. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.